feeling too insane outside of that. You have a good mixed damage profile. Lazy feel on the MF. The MF has been fine so far. I think we've not really had a lot of performances that made us really excited about it. Looking at these two compositions, really could go either way. I think this is going to be very execution-based. The Taliyah is the one thing that I'm a little bit worried about to see how it'll actually play out.
You see the comps here. Definitely a lot of damage on both sides. I don't think either side is really lacking all that much damage, so it could be a fiery and fun one.
It should be a fist fight, Valdez.
It should be. We'll see if it ends up being that as we hop on the for game one.
So have the airy shield, I guess. I don't know.
And
I just
you're forgetting the most important part. No.
Flag and drag.
The perfect timing rune.
That did
where
help.
You had the free stopwatch.
Oh,
remember?
I would say that counts. Yeah.
True. Yeah. All right. Well, we're doing the grubs here. Pyosik is going bot. So, oh, the ult's going to come through from Dudu. He's looking to actually just take the 1v1 pretty early. And here comes Pyosik. Rich has his flash, but you're just getting solo killed, buddy. Dudu is back on top.
So peak Dudu. It's like 2023, 2022. That guy was insane.
I'm fighting. Does he say anything else? He has flash. I got him. No flash.
But any jungler has had... Oh, Sponge.
Speaking of getting them, he stuck around for way too long trying to clear that, and down he will go. So that is a big mistake. We'll see if DRX can do much about it. There's no real escape for Light, so he's just going to go in, tries to flash away. Dudu misses, but he's here, and at least is able to help out and picking up that second kill. Towards the top of the side is now going to drop an ult here on a Bulldog, who will just try to flash away. Does get a nice combo down himself. Bit of extra damage into UCal, and now Sponge is going to get caught out here by Pyosik. And Berserker did join in on that one. Sometimes go to replays and stuff would happen. We have like kind of replay simulator.
Replays.
Yeah. This is better. I like it.
Particularly with how much more action.
Because the pink ward, the control ward, is out of the bush. As Rich is in a lot of trouble. That's an Ambessa ult over the top. Pyosik is taking a million bajillion damage, approximately. Rich gonna get the knockback as well. Here comes Berserker! Just not fair and not very nice to bully Rich this way. But, you know, it gets the job done, and they take down the turret.
Well, I thought he was gonna live, man. I was invested. Actually, people and Lazyfield can layer an ult on top. That could be big, but DN Freaks can easily split up these fights with the ult. Engage!
It's gonna find Lazyfield right out in the open. He's just free. He's gonna go down. No ult will actually be able to affect anything, and that is just going to mean the dominoes fall. And they might even just split here. Send 3 people up to the Otacon and take the Infernal as well.
This is exactly the inexperience that we were talking about. Unfortunately, for Lazyfield, particularly like if Pyosik flashes, but he doesn't even need to flash. So you either have to flash over the wall. I think he was afraid because he definitely saw the Vi coming that he wouldn't make it over the wall, would just lose his flash.
Kind of over? You know what I mean? Like, it's not technically over. But DNF are quite a strong team. And as long,
collapse.
You know,
they have the buff.
They're just going to dive on deep. They got the buff. They're looking for something. That's a good ult from Lazyfield. Mostly it's the Ambessa, who is going to go into the revive. And they don't actually get anyone on the side of DRX. Nice little combo. And also, Pyosik is going in, and Berserker has 5 kills already. He wants even more. Going to take a big turret shot, though, so going to back off for now, but they get a kill, and they get the jungler.
Pyosik is not meant to have this power. Atlas, there needs to be something. Again?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, I am Atlas, so it makes sense.
No, but
oh no, they're just getting more. And they're going to revive. It's fine. They got a couple more. I'm not sure why DRX sticking around.
I'm just thrown off on so many levels now. The fact that Pyosik gets to have this much power and get away with it, that's not okay. The fact that we are looking at DRX that are getting dove cheap. Hey, and after they lose, remember, right? Like, Ambessa goes down, does nothing, and it just doesn't matter. Now, Sponge walking up was optimistic. I'm pretty sure he knew, but thought he could tank, but then gets knocked back into Berserker. Even just getting that one turret would have already been pretty good. But then the fact that they both die as well, that's exactly like those types of plays. They should not have this power.
He said, have fun.
That's too much.
Well, he used it a couple of times and he died anyway, so he's like, I guess it's not very tanky, actually. And now he's just kind of walking through. I don't know what's going on with him, man. He's taking so much free damage, and Rich
just dying!
and Andil are just dying. Sponge has to flash the Embezzle. Guys, I said it before. This is just one of those games. DNF, they won the one fight. They're just the better team. They got the Otacon, and this one is just kind of donezo.
This reminds me of peak Herald meta, when it's like every game,
just like
they're talking about...
Just like Chronicler, yeah?
Yes, very true. Pyosik is... He doesn't know!
They see him. So
He has GA though!
He's just dead, I guess.
No, he has GA!
Bulldog, where are you going, man? He's just going all in. And he's got Berserker and the rest of the team with him. The mobility is kind of insane, but I don't know. This is a very broken up fight. Looks like it might not matter as the wallets are very heavy. Berserker takes a bunch of damage, but guess who's the real carry now? It is, of course, Ambessa, to the surprise of nobody. As eventually you just fire off enough W's and you get the kills. 10 now for Berserker.
Further padding his stat line. I feel bad about it, okay?
That was very nicely lined up, actually. Right down the middle, Lazy Feel. Yeah, he's got some feels after this one, that's for sure. And yeah, they're just going to continue bullying. Everybody going to get smacked by a giant safe of money. And now I think they can take down the mid inhibitor. And hopefully the game.
Yeah, call them Dagobert Duck, Valdez.
Yes,
the way that they're just taking everyone down. Hellfire's full.
That was very nice. Max range W got him right on the edge. And Andil cannot escape the suffering either. As the DM Freaks come out, guns blazing, 21-2 in kill score there. I mean, Sponge had a very weak game for sure. Like, I don't think it really mattered which champion he was playing, to be honest.
I feel like everyone besides Yukel had a couple of... Like, Sponge was definitely the front runner, but like Rich getting solo killed would have died at the gank, but just the fact that that happened. Lazy Feel, as we pointed out, unfortunately, just not quite sharp enough. So this is the problem with Lulu.
Maokai?
Yeah, so Lulu is really... Like, it's good into Braum. It's... I think in general, quite a strong... Oh! I actually love that. Wait, that's so good. Because you have great synergy with the Ashe. You don't fall into the trap of picking Engage into Braum. It's a champion that we've seen live play a good amount of before. It gives you the AoE CC and setup that you need. I actually like this. It's a good pivot. The Maokai and the Corki obviously is not going to make super excited. But I think DN Freaks have a comp that's playable. I would obviously much rather play the DRX comp, but when the nameplates come on and you see Sponge Nidalee, I get a little worried.
You know, it works into what you're looking at the other side. But, yeah.
It's just the execution, Valdez.
This comp is much more difficult on the side of DN Freaks. Let's see how it goes in Game 2. Even though it doesn't really matter at all. But still.
What are we divining now? This is the signs are bad, Valdez. We're reading the one play.
It's a bad omen, man. I don't know what to tell you. You know, Game 1 jitters out of the way.
It happens. And also, again, he's subbing an emergency sub. We're never going to go too hard on him.
Just keep in mind that, you know, Teddy is on this team.
That's Nidalee.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Maybe because the Corki is closer, but not really.
I'm pretty sure he did get the big Raptor.
Gives the thumbs up. Rich is losing to Berserker's Ashe.
So we see Sponge heading to... Oh, doo-doo.
Yeah, going on in. That's the stun landed. He's in a bit of trouble. He does have his flash, and you can see Life is trying to block for this, but he takes a massive chunk. And I want to know right now, did Andil level his Q?
Just dip. It's fine. Don't have to keep fighting. Unless they can isolate a target. Doo-doo does have flash, but Bulldog?
They want the Corki, the flash stun. It should be enough, and it is. The Q3 gets the job done, but the double root comes in. Bit of trouble are the rest of the members of DRX, but it's 5v4, and it's actually DNF that has to flash away the Yone Ulta. It comes in and lines up two, and it's actually DNF that comes out ahead. I was so excited for them, and it just led to nothing. They got the flashes, though. of the two DNF.
Like a month and a half.
Couple months down the line. It'll happen. It'll be fun. We are looking to fight over some grubs.
We're poking. TPs are coming in.
All 3 wins of DRX.
Neither team has great engage, so there's going to be a lot of this.
I mean, the poking from the side of the Ashe and the Seraphine is very obnoxious.
They have healing as well.
Yeah.
And Corki.
DRX also has healing. As we do have the arrow go into Ondil, he's pretty much out of the fight, has to go for the ult, but that just baits Bulldog into a rough spot, but he's so tanky somehow, they don't have damage to kill a Corki. He lives, but actually it's Dudu who pays for it, trying to go 1v3. Bulldog, no! Takes a massive spear, and everybody's super low on the side, and another spear is gonna hit Bulldog. He just can't dodge anything. And Berserker now, he's got a front line, he's trying to push forward. And it's 1-for-1 on the grubs. Sponge, at least we know he can land some spears.
This fight is the opposite of clean Valdez.
Oh, very nice.
It's grimy!
Twisted advance underneath the Yone Q. Beautiful stuff. Oh, the little treant. Oh, well, okay.
Oh my god, that would have actually been perfect encapsulation of that fight if Sponge.
Well, we have a Rift Herald live. We also have this Ocean Drake that everybody has just ignored. Could be one of the times. Okay, arrow comes in. Ondil did have flash, but he's just going to tank it up.
That is Braum, so it is hard to get value. Neither team has great engage, which is why these fights, I think, look so deeply funny. As they just stand there both looking at each other going, my poke's better.
It's like engage Braum versus engage Maokai. It's like...
Provide that value, as Lazyfield does not have mana.
But that's Maokai
no damage
with a locket.
It's not Maokai.
It's okay, he was just delaying his back. Calculated.
He did do that. Now they're pinging, and he doesn't have... It's actually... It's good.
I feel like he was going to get the Drake anyway, but yes.
Yes, I think they...
It is good.
Based on the back timers, yeah, no, they were going to get it anyway. You're right.
Feats of Strength do go over to DRX. They got the first blood. They got the first turret.
It's the first dragon 18 minutes in.
Yeah. He didn't hit that one.
He did.
Red buff was being pulled away. And with Rumble here, Sponge still, he's desperately trying to get one of these buffs and he's just not allowed. And he's losing them to a Maokai. It's him and Peanut, those
They
two.
really both thrive in the chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah, Canyon does not, he wants to play a clean game of League of Legends. He wants to make the right decisions, carry fights. He's not an agent of chaos the way that Kyoshi's made.
I don't know. Do we have any other junglers that start with P?
Don't think so.
Well, that's an arrow that's going to get the cleanse out of Lazyfield.
So obviously, on one end, we have Do Not Fight. But the X is really throwing me. Because if it was like a C, you could do doesn't really care about fighting.
Definitely restricted xylophone.
I'm going to hit me with the xylophone, man.
Because this is the only word that starts with X. You didn't, I guess maybe your kids' books were a little bit different, but you like have the alphabet book, right? And X is always xylophone because it's like...
There's not a lot of, that's
just not a lot of words that start with X.
In Dutch, it's the same, actually. Well,
I
you
mean,
pronounce it differently, but it's the same.
Yeah. How do you pronounce xylophone in Dutch?
Xylophone.
Xylophone. Okay, that one's good. Dudu actually...
Flash was forced.
Yeah.
That's big.
Turret down. Some gold.
No, they're gonna spot them on the wards and the traps, and they're gonna peace out. There we go.
Shoom, says Ashe as he throws it. Wow.
That's a big spear.
Ow.
Wait, he walked back into it.
You walked the wrong way.
That's fine. We have redemption. We have W on life.
Yeah,
he'll be okay.
He was definitely walking that way to get into redemption.
No, he wasn't.
No, he was. Like probably on comms. They were like redemption. He like tried to get close to the Seraphine. You know.
All right, Yukel this time does hit the Raptors.
Why did Yoshi tank that? He's just tanking it for no reason. The spears have been great.
Well, I mean, like, you have a Seraphine.
Yeah. The Sponge Nidalee test has been going
DRX,
well.
Just force it. Just force it. They don't fight. He's going in.
Engage Maokai. Oh, the encore is beautiful, too, when the roots come through, but where's the damage? They're not there, and down goes Koshik. He is nowhere to be found, And more roots though, Outfield, no! He is going to get rooted up and equalize.
Are you no,
And now it's 4v4.
There's no way. They're just going to have to give it up. Wait, the TP? Risk and TP behind them? No, they're going to keep going.
Yeah, I mean, there's no jungler here for DNF, so...
Oh, Ondale is a lot of their safety, though. Oh, yeah, they're going to try and play for the fight. They have to, I think.
A lot of damage coming through.
Lazy?
Oh, he went in as some roots coming in, and that's Cassante. Rich trying to do his best. He will get on top of Bulldog, and that should be enough to take down the Otacon. DRX will pick it up, so they've got the buff.
Sponge, he's earning the Italy card. Let me tell you.
I love it because they have the buff, so just trying desperately to force some kind of fight, and DNF.
Take that cone! Take the cone! He's not taking the cone, Valdez.
He might.
Yeah!
He has his arcane ship back up, so you can. And all you needed was Otacon, and I guess Baron too, that helps. And it looks like they might just look to end the game. 47 seconds on the Otacon buff. Little engage onto Cassante as Pyosik remembers that champion can tank literally anything. Engage now on a Pyosik. Yeah, he's super caught out. Just nothing he can do here. That Maokai not tanky enough. And DRX looking good in a slow and a bit sleepy of a game number 2.
20 seconds still on the buff. But even if they don't end the game here, the gold lead now completely insurmountable. I don't think there's a way for DNF to try to do anything. They can probably get some of these revives. The Nexus turrets might respawn.
Yeah, we might get to see that.
Maybe.
No, we won't.
Not happening.
The Sponge kind of ran out of mana. Are they even going to get the Nexus? I don't know. Okay, they barely do.
Like, both of these two teams just kind of sat there, and then one of them lost the patience battle, engaged and lost.
Cooked. This is just over.
There's the extra bans. There's teams making decisions to just... I'm so confused.
Just picking champions, just clicking buttons.
So Varus, I do really like the setup from DRX. I really want to highlight that. So the issue is that you are playing into Xin Zhao, Orianna, and Gragas, who can create so much space in team fights. Because when you look at this in isolation, you have a full melee topside with amazing CC, mixed damage profile, you've guaranteed lockdown with the Nautilus, you have great engage, like this comp kind of does it all, but then you look at the other side and you're playing a full melee comp outside of the what I assume will be lethality Varus, although with Nautilus sometimes we see the on-hit.
You know, I do feel like both teams arrived at very good comps in Game 3 of a Fearless Draft. Pretty cool stuff.
I'm with you, Valdez.
Very nice. Let's get into game number 6 of the night.
Quite good. We see this as well, right? AD carries have kind of given up on the... Remember that, what was it, like 2-3 month period where every AD carry, including Kalista, was just playing lethality with Halo Blades?
Yeah.
That happened.
A level 3.
Jinzhou.
Look at the wave. It's in perfect position.
Yeah.
Bulldog might be forced to flash here. I mean, that's a Silas. Yeah, you got to respect that.
Yeah, 100%. The top one spot.
Yeah, the top one.
Yeah, it is.
Top one is the one that's more cooked.
Yeah.
Because the lane is frozen.
Oh.
Okay, pulls him out of the body slam.
Flash.
Yep, just flash. Or not.
Not.
He's actually fine. Very close, though.
I guess, again, if he's confident about his chains. Ondo can flash as well.
Yeah, I mean, Bulldog, I think he's just dead here. Yeah, there's just no flash here. Orianna, you're way too far up the lane. He was playing on the right side of the lane, which gave him a better shot, but not against Silas.
Fight.
We got to fight over
That
this.
is a Silas with Nico ult, though. I wouldn't be feeling too confident. They
bit
do have the
of a
earlier
problem.
move.
See how it goes. I mean, it's Pyosik at level 5. A lot of damage, though, going into Yukal. He's getting CC, but the guy who goes down first is Pyosik. Yukal finally taken out by the Kalista. And now they're being run down. The flash body slam is beautiful. It's 3. Triple kill for Berserker. I felt really bad for him after his Pantheon play.
Well, this is...
It just wasn't very good.
It just wasn't good.
And this is totally different. Nice angle there on the root for life, but he's got Counter-Strike. Will he go down anyway? He has to flash out as the Ren nearly takes his life, but it is enough. They're staring right at each other. And Pyosik just going to jump into him.
Do they win that, though?
Yeah, it's like a 2v2, so...
Yeah, Heartsteel stack is farmed, so win for Sponge?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, no, for sure. But
Thank
trying
you.
to set up here for the Grubs, I mean, DRX, they kind of like won that micro trade that we saw, and then they're like, yeah, you can have 5 Grubs, it's fine.
If he stays.
Yeah, probably should have run away, but it's just the 2 of them now. Do they have the damage to get through Doo-Doo? The answer is yes, but Andil, no!
He was like still flying, and
Yeah.
the turret was already locked, so he's like,
Yeah. But you're right. I mean, if you deny the cask, if you
yeah, if he hit the chains, I think
hit the
just-
chains,
just dies.
that's the lesson. Just don't miss.
Just hit your skill
Just
shots.
hit every shot you take.
It's rich.
And-
Oh, Pioshik.
Yeah, we're going deep for this one, and Berserker's here too. So is Life, though, and that's a big knock-up on a 3. Big turnarounds here now for DNF as in goes UCal. A lot of damage will go into Berserker, and immediately a huge shutdown goes into Sejuani. And yes, UCal will fall, but the fight is going the way of DRX. They still have their AD carry. Big cast to push him away, and even Rich is hopping on in there doing a ton of damage. They desperately want to take him
Get
out.
him alive!
Life is not going to do it. And he will be taken down at the end of it all. DRX, with that shutdown, will take the lead in gold. Yeah,
Of course.
Not building the Andres, right? Maybe eventually he does, but he's got Luden's gun for now, the companion. And now we're fighting over this Rift Herald.
Oh, they get through the choke. That's big.
Little hook onto Tank Gragas. Not what you're looking for, but Andil also mind controlling them into attacking him, and they should be able to get this kill. And there you go. It goes to the Nico, actually. But, yeah, Rift Herald goes over to DRX, and they only have to give up their support. So let's see if DN Freaks can get a push going, though.
Most likely, this is 5 people. That's not bad a trade. Depending on how much more they can get us.
Yeah,
I got nothing.
I don't know.
I got nothing.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe look for like a gold angle as we are
Cut the tape.
people teleporting.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's Dead Jax. Rich is just going to TP in and die. I really don't know what's happening. This is just a collapse from DRX.
DRX? What's going on?
They were. We got to get back to the replay. Well, at least this ult is going to land, and you got Avaris right there. The damage, ooh, the flash away, going to force Lazy Feel in with his own.
Battle silence.
Yeah, I don't-
Sense. I don't feel Rift Makers, even on things like Gwen, it feels like the new Rift Maker just doesn't have the same oomph that it used to. The increased damage is nice, but compared to the, the true damage, as this is pinked, but that ward is not spotted.
Oh, boy. Here we go again.
Well, they should know. They see them coming. Wait, I think they can.
They're
do
moving
it.
so slow.
Wait, no, they got this.
Yeah.
Unreal, just give your life.
They're moving so slow.
Because
They're just going to give it up. What? They're just going to give the... Just give it away?
I know they can get the dragon.
You just give it away, Otacon?
Well, at that point, they're too late, I guess. Okay, so DRX is still going to give them soul point. That's fine, I guess, if they get done. I think they still have the time. Well, now they don't. Wait, now you TP! I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine.
It's
They can
fine,
do
it's
it.
fine,
It's fine. It's okay.
It's
good.
okay. It's okay.
Pure- He's just going to get out.
They're just
Berserker's gonna
delaying.
get a Grom first
right?
trouble. It's fine. They're just trying to play around the buff. They both get out.
Yeah.
They get the dragon.
Yeah.
Clean game.
Well, DNF gave the Otacon away, and they said, well, we can't get there, so, not much we can do. And so DRX, we'll see how they can use it here. They're going to take down the turret. They're looking for more. The Oriana combo is Omega, and they're going to take down the 3 revives. 300 gold into their pockets immediately.
Yeah, why not start it? Why not? Rich does have TP.
How Life isn't in this game.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Sponge also has the opportunity to just get towards this pit, but there's a lot of zoning.
Yeah, it's going to be hard.
Now.
It's going to be hard to get in here, but they're just going to go for the Tank Gragas. Do they have the damage is the question. Also, where's the Baron going? As, the Nico on the 5! You've got to be kidding me! But the damage is not there. The Oriana combo follow-up from the side of DNF.
There's extended!
The flip, and it goes the way of Sponge! Just like that, this is a disaster for DNF. Just so many low health bars. You see Berserker trying to hop around and save it, but it's not going to happen. DRX swoop in and take everything.
The TPing towards top. I don't think they can go for the end, though. Like, the death timers are not that long.
Should have just taken the dragon.
Well, they are. The rest of the team, I assume, is just running straight to Dragon, so that'll be fine. I got so thrown off, because look what happens here. I think Yukao, I was like, why is he stealing an Orianna ult? But it was the Nico, but it showed as an Orianna ult, because Life was Orianna, so goes in, gets the multi-man ult, then great follow-up with the other ult, but unfortunately the damage is already done. Baron is tanking this stopwatch from Yukao as well, plus the fact that Lazyfield throughout all of that, not bothered whatsoever. Got to auto down Pioshik, who is desperately trying to stay alive, and then Berserker tries to salvage it. In another world, maybe he gets 2 kills there.
This is it. Series. It's not over yet by any means, but I really like the split here, the 1-3-1. You see a fight. They're desperately trying to start it. They get Lazyfield, but the shields are coming in. In goes Pioshik, goes in behind him, and the combo is quite huge. They will be able to take down at least the 2. Sponge trying to get out of here. He's very tanky. They're not going to be able to chase him.
The ultimate for Bulldog, though, that's the most important.
Yeah.
No, there's no way. There's no way that works!
Just hide on bush. Oh, the sun comes in with a body slam. Rich has to flash away. Just face checking into this banana brush over here.
Look at Rich. Remember, Rich does not have his flash.
Angle here on a doo-doo, but Sponge is kind of going for a walk on the left side. He's so tanky, though. Yukao again is going to find the front line. Massive Orianna ultimate, but there's no follow-up. He catches a lot, but the DPS isn't there. DRX are too far ahead, and Yukao has put on a show once again for the side of DRX. Zondil doesn't miss those. He's got his AD carry, and this game is over. DRX just that far ahead. And you can see Rich down in the bottom side, the DRX fans celebrating as they know a massive win for them is coming their way.
The DRX are going to further solidify the supremacy of Group Elder as well, as the DN Freaks unable to get a win here. Yukao with some absolutely insane Nico ults in this final one.
But it wasn't, because then this happened.
As Sponge just provides them with a juicy target. And oh, do they take it. And then Yukao, my oh my, flash, E forward, rocket belt. I'm glad Yukao's back.
No idea what he said. But obviously, it's just singing. I don't know. Obviously having a great time. He knows he's getting POM. He's preparing for his interview, no doubt.
I'm happy to see Ondil happy as well.
Yeah.
As you point out, the guys had a lot of ups and downs in the LCK. Had a good game on the Nautilus here. It was mostly follow-up. I don't think there was a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah.
Everyone else also providing, but did his job as Sponge. Love the frame freeze there. Yeah. Oh boy, what a game. The gold graph, I could have lost a little bit more up and down, I do think, but maybe a next game.
It was like
유칼 선수 만나보겠습니다.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Dear for the POM interview translation, joined by Yukao on the side of DRX.
중요한 매치였습니다. 1승 1패
What a crucial match it was between one win and one loss teams, and in the end, you earned that precious win. How do you feel?
사실 저희 다른 멤버들도 좀 건강이 좀 안 좋았던 상황이었는데, 근데 이렇게 승리를 챙겨오게 되어서 너무 기분이 좋은 것 같아요.
지금은 다른 선수보다
Other teammates were actually also struggling with health conditions, but I think we're so happy and proud of ourselves for making it through.
오늘 승리로 치유한다 이렇게 말씀을 해주셨습니다.
You know, I think our victory today will definitely cure him from his flu. And this interview makes it your second player of match.
정글
Did you expect it?
선수가 사일러스를 너무 잘 키워줬기 때문에 정글 선수일 줄 알았는데 제가 받게 되었던 의외였었던 것 같아요.
Sponge actually
was the main contributor of really making me skill and grow so much and getting me fed. I thought he would actually get it, but I ended up getting it. And the final Game 3 draft felt completely different from the first two, and with the Jax R1 pick, You guys created a team
감독님이
fighting
오늘
comp,
좀
so what were you
전투적으로
trying to
하면은
accomplish?
충분히 이길 수 있겠다라고 해서 뱀픽을 좀
You know, our
즉각적으로
head
수정을
coach
해서 그런 식으로 3세트 때 뱀픽을 짰었던
Really
것
wanted to
같아요.
fix our draft so that we can accomplish what we actually do with well with our team colors. So I think that's how we ended up with that comp.
했는데 저희 감독님이 오늘 괜찮을 것 같다
You know,
해가지고 되었습니다.
the comp
감독님의 말씀을 믿고
and the opponent's counter picks were actually really scary, but I think our head coach really made it work today.
경기 흐름이었는데요.
And game 3 was so intense and neck and neck that it was
사실
absolutely
초반에
unpredictable. So
오리아나가
at which
플래시가 빠진
moment
순간에 그냥
were you
이제
sure you would win?
사일러 미드보다 좀 끝났다라고 생각을 했었어가지고 그때부터 좀 게임을 유리하게
Early during the game when Oriana didn't have a flash and we were able to get a pick, I think that's when I thought that we had an advantage that would allow us to win.
그리고 만개가 여러 겹이 겹치면서 정말 멋진 장면들이 많이 나왔습니다.
And with the Nico
팬분들도
ults
웃음이 만개하지
overlapping,
않으셨을까 생각이 드는데요. 응원
it had created
팬분들,
such a cool
시청해주시는
moment.
팬분들에게 앞으로 남은 LCK컵 각오 마지막으로 부탁드리겠습니다.
Would you like to share your
저희가 꼭 나머지
resolution for
경기도
the
이겨서
LCK Cup?
좋은 성적으로 올라가도록 하겠습니다. 그리고 다들
No, we want to
요새
make
감기
sure that we
너무
continue winning.
위험한데 꼭 조심하시길 바라겠습니다.
And
네, 오늘 POL
there's a lot of people, there's a cold
승리 다시
and
한번
the flu
축하드리고요.
going around,
인터뷰
so be
고맙습니다.
careful and stay healthy.
감사합니다.
And that's the end of the interview with Yukel and back to the space.